Good people of this kingdom, most recently, at Great Northern War, did I ask Countess Lilia Bentazir to become a member of the Pelican? And she would think upon it. And I asked the populace to help me convince her. But I would now specifically ask someone that she holds dear to help me in that endeavor. Gudrun, would you come to me, please? Your friend, of whom I just spoke, is dear to us both. I would ask that you help me in this endeavor. But I would give you a special charge to not ask her as a member of the populace, but to ask her as a Pelican of this kingdom. Would you accept this from our hand this day? Call the order forward.
The order of the Pelican, and those members here present, please attend their majesties.
This lady's works are known throughout the known world. And we have seen Her Majesty has received words from afar that she would read now on behalf.
These words come from Stephen and Matilde. Many years ago, when Lochac was a principality of the West, and Rowaney Festival was reckoned large at 350 people, we first met Her Grace Gudrun, Countess Lochac, known in those times simply as, Elspeth from Innligard. Ah, we said, and nodded our heads, attempting to look as if we knew. But then, in a very short time, we did know who she was. She was that bouncy little red-headed girlfriend of Alpha's that was moving to Sydney on the weekend of Coronet. The Coronet that Alpha won fighting for someone else. We said, this will be interesting. And interesting it was. It was the beginning of many long years working for the society in all levels of her life. For her partner, for her household, for her barony, for her principality, and for her kingdom. For her friends, but not so much for herself. With Gudrun as his inspiration, Alpha fought and won many coronets and 2 crowns, and both put aside their mundane lives to serve Lochac. Many festivals were run under the flag of Attica with Gudrun at the helm. Festival after festival we would arrive, and there at the gate, or restocking the privy paper late at night, or working at the list table for fighter auction, or perhaps carousing in the tavern, but that is another story, would be Gudrun. A little hard to miss with that shock of red hair and a ready laugh, always ready, no matter how busy, tired or hungover she was, to do something else for someone else. As an event steward, Gudrun provided events with fun and ever a sense of mischief. She also stood out as an officer within the barony and for Lochac. And yet somehow between these tasks, Gudrun found the time to give North lifestyle a huge kickstart in Lochac. We have not known Gudrun to shy from work, even at great personal cost. She is ever ready to put her shoulder to the mill and then party with the best of them. The kingdom of Lochac would be a very different place if Gudrun had not discovered the society. Certainly a poorer place. All our lives have been made richer by her hard work and her presence. It is with great joy in our hearts that we help the Crown of Lochac acknowledge Gudrun as a member of the Order of the Pelican, for she has been our friend and our peer for many years. We gladly welcome her to the Order of the Pelican. So say we, Stephen and Matilda. And so also, I believe, say I, Margie.
Is there a medallion?
There is, Your Majesty. And it has some words with it because it is not actually from me. This medallion has come today via the hand of Cornelius von Beck, who is delivering it on behalf of Gregory of Lochac. And Greg sends words. Dear Gudrun, it is with great joy that I pass on my Pelican medallion to you at your elevation to the Order of the Pelican in Lochac and the SCA. It is also ironic that this medallion is the one that I passed you, in that it was the same medallion that was given to me by Queen Megan of the West on your and King Alpha's recommendation that I be elevated to this same order. So the history of the medallion you know. It belonged to Duchess Megan of the West and was given to me on my elevation to the Order of the Pelican at Pensick Grand Court, less than 1 year after Lochac became a kingdom. It is now yours. I offer only this advice, the same advice that was offered to me by Duchess Megan upon receipt of this medallion. 1. Wear it as a symbol of all you have done and all you are about to do. 2. Speak for those who do not have a voice. And from Gregory himself, 1. Let your heart be the light that guides you through the darkness, for it knows the path and will be your map through troubled times. I wish I could be there for this day, in service to the ground. Sir Gregory of Lochac, Order of the Pelican, and stuff.
This medallion needs a chain. She never wears a chain. Very well. But it is cold and need to be kept warm. May we have the cloak, please? Fame is fleeting, my friend.
Yeah, I got it now.
Just giving you a little time.
Watch Mog do this 1,000 times and see if I get it right. I tie it backwards because I learned on more than this here.
No, you know, I told him it needed a reef knot, he did a granny knot.
I come from a landlocked state, I don't know how to tie knots. Gudrun, you have the medallion, you have the cloak. Would you accept this from our hand? You heard the warning I gave you. You heard the speech about the chain. I won't waste your time repeating for what you already know. For you have served this kingdom as princess and as crown. And more importantly, you have inspired me. When I saw Alfar's ceremony, I thought you were already a Pelican. And for anyone who felt bullied, get over it. Because when I found out you weren't, I simply would not let it stand. And while I say that, they were not bullied. I simply said, what about? And I said, yeah, we'll have that one. Make two, they're small. But in all seriousness, everything you've done and everything you will do, I look forward to. You have been a friend and inspiration to myself, but more importantly, you've made my family feel loved. And that's something I hold in my heart. And I thank you. And I embrace you as a friend, not as a peer, simply as a friend, to say thank you.
at Siridean Coniscati Lochac. Akama och ganga, at gera, at och engigera, at depra aspara, a rota agan fangal, till alla rotasa, aspa konguskara, from min virig ets landskap, till natsun era till hirta, till metfraudusen era till offringer, till kirre era till netter, frathesi nu hetman, ons Lochac frujata, Valhalla venja min exit. Era Ragnar komma, Svakenga ek Gudrun Bodvarsdottir.
And
We, for our part, swear fealty to you. So say we, Lochac. There's one last item of business. As you have served this kingdom as crown, we would remove our crowns and place each upon your shoulder. For you are the Countess of Lochac, but now you are also Pelican of this fair kingdom. And by our hand indeed this day, we do make you a Pelican. Please rise, good mistress of this order.
Miss Gudrun Bodvarsdottir, youngest member of the Order of the Pelican. 3 cheers. Effect.